Good day and welcome to Unite BVI's Unite for the Sea Summer Program Virtual Online Edition. We wish we could be with you in person, but we are really excited to bring you this presentation on plastics and sea turtles that are found right here in the British Virgin Islands. Who knows the difference between a tortoise and a turtle? There's one main way to tell the difference between the two. Tortoises spend most of their time on land, and turtles are adapted for life in the water. Who's been behind a full garbage truck going to the dump or the incinerator? Imagine that full garbage truck, instead of pulling into the dump, it empties the garbage directly into the ocean. Every minute around the world, the equivalent of one garbage truck of plastic is dumped into the ocean. If we carry on as usual, this is expected to increase to 2 trucks per minute by 2030 and 4 trucks per minute by 2050. Every action matters. How can you take action? By reducing the use of 2 plastic bottles a week, it will prevent 104 items from entering the oceans each year. How many people live in your household? If you all use 2 less plastic bottles a week, how many pieces of plastic could you save from entering the oceans? Every action matters. Click on the link below to see how kids just like you are taking action in Hawaii. This diagram shows the level or classifications of extinction. When something becomes extinct, it means it no longer exists, so it can't be found in the wild. We all know that dinosaurs are extinct, but did you know that the BVI flamingo became extinct in the 1960s and were reintroduced in the 1980s? All 4 types of sea turtles found in the BVI are at risk for being extinct. The Caribbean manatee and the Caribbean monk seal were once native to the BVI, but have long been extinct. Before we had electricity, animals that had blubber or oily fat, like whales and the Caribbean monk seal, were killed for their blubber, which was then used to make oil to use in lamps. The last Caribbean monk seal was killed in the 1960s off the coast of the Florida Keys. Here's a fun fact: the Dog Islands, Great Dog, George Dog, West Dog, East Seal Dog, and Little Seal Dog, originally received their names from sailors who heard barking when they moored there and assumed there must be dogs. However, the barking noises were made by Caribbean monk seals. We have our first sea turtle found in the BVI, the hawksbill turtle, which unfortunately is on the critical endangered list. This turtle can weigh between 90 and 150 pounds and is an omnivore. What's an omnivore? It's a person or animal that eats both plants and animals. The hawksbill turtle eats mainly fish, jellyfish, and we'll learn why that's important in a bit, and also sea sponges. They get their name for their narrow, pointed beak, which can be used to get sea sponges out of small or tight crevices in the reef. What is attractive about this turtle? It has a distinctive overlying scales found in patterns on their shell. It's beautiful, right? The colorful patterns make them highly coveted for tortoise shell products. The 2 images on the bottom left of your screen are examples of jewelry carved out of hawksbill turtles. They are internationally protected, thankfully, and these protections make sure that the sale of their shell and eggs are prohibited. Unfortunately, it still happens.